Hey guys, so I'm really excited today. First of all, because if you look outside, there is snow. It is snowing here in Virginia, and I'm really excited about this because today my plan is to take you guys around my hometown here while discussing some of my favorite places and just some facts about myself. So we're kicking off our tour today in my bedroom here. This is where I sleep, hang out, have friends over, do work, do projects, all of that. And I really love this place because it's made up of a bunch of different objects that I've collected over the years that really have a story behind them. So here we are on the famous downtown mall in Charlottesville, and I have a lot of really good memories around here. Shopping, we used to come here and eat pizza all the time and go to the Pavilion, which plays free concerts in the summertime on Fridays at 5 o'clock. That's where I went to my first real concert. There's just always something going on down there usually. So here we are at the free speech wall, which is basically a giant stone wall where you can write on it with chalk, and I've written birthday messages and people's names and things like that on it. And we're right here also by the Pavilion, which is back there.
Give me that love I've been waiting for, yeah. Catch my hand, I'll be fighting for, yeah. Let me in, yeah, let me get closer. Keep me running wild, I can feel it all over. Catch my hand, I'll be fighting for, yeah. All this time been tripping and slipping around. You got me now, I'm swimming in clouds. Give me that love I've been waiting for, yeah.
So I'm here by the downtown mall statue behind me, right there, of Robert E. Lee, and it's a very controversial statue right now. There are a lot of people who want to take it down, but at the same time there's a lot of people who think it's significant to our history, and it's been here for as long as I can remember, and I think it really adds a lot to our history, acknowledges what Virginia has been in the past and what we want to strive for in the future, so we can create new statues and new things to signify who we are now. Anyhow, we're gonna keep going on our tour, and I don't know what our next destination is, but you'll find out when we get there. So we're in another very well-known, historically significant part of Charlottesville, pretty close to the downtown mall. This is Court Square, and this is a very historical part, and there's a lot of colonial buildings still here and still around, and we've got our courthouse here too. And this is actually where Jack Jewett, who's kind of considered Virginia's Paul Revere, came, and he warned people that the British were coming, saving many people's lives, including Thomas Jefferson, whose home is also here, not in Charlottesville, but close to Charlottesville.
Catch my hand, I'll be fighting for, yeah. And I'm finding out that all I know is right at home.
So I wanted to take you guys today by a place that's very special to me, and it is the place where I've spent 9 years of my life going to school. So welcome to CCS. It's a small Catholic school here, but it's really exciting to see it grow up and change along with me. So it's always nice to come back and remember all the years that I spent here. And this is Charlottesville High School, and it's been a home for me after going to Catholic school for all my life. I've finally been able to go to a public school and compare my experiences, and I've come to really love both schools. So we're now behind my school at the tennis courts here, and this is where I spend all my time after school in the spring. I'll come down here and practice with my team or play games or whatever we're doing that day for tennis. So the court that I'm standing on right here, you probably can't even tell it's a tennis court because it's covered in snow, but this court right here is the one that I play all of my games on. I have lots of memories and experiences here. This is the court that I first broke my strings on my racket on. Definitely gonna miss this spot here when I leave next year. So right now I'm standing on the grounds of the University of Virginia, and this university is very special to me because both of my parents work here and I have a million memories associated with the place. So right now I'm walking on what is known as the lawn here, and this is basically a place where there's a lot of dormitories and just a big grassy field in the middle. I remember when I was young, I used to trick or treat here, and it was just really efficient to get a lot of candy. So I've taken some of my earliest pictures on my blog here in the gardens, kind of behind the lawn, and it's just really where I kind of started off with my blog and like getting into the routine of taking pictures every once in a while and posting them. And on the gardens on the other side of the lawn, I actually drew the scenery around there in a pastel picture that's actually a pretty good size, and it turned out really well. And it's hard to live in Charlottesville and not have connections to the university here, but at the same time I'm excited to go to wherever life leads me and wherever my next destination is. So this is actually the church that my parents got married in, and it's right here by the lawn again. And I just wanted to discuss my own church, which I will insert a clip here because I forgot to film a little informational about it. But St. Thomas is where we've been going to church for a very long time, like pretty much as long as I remember. And I have good memories there with friends from my elementary and middle school, and memories with my grandparents there. So my family definitely has strong connections there, as well as at UVA. To the Salvation Army, which is kind of close to the downtown mall, and this is where I do a lot of my service hours for National Honor Society. And what I do is I help serve the homeless. A bunch of people go and prepare a meal, and I get to serve it directly to the homeless, and it's a really rewarding kind of service to do. And I just think the community is just very supportive, and they're all really eager to help each other out, and I just love working here. So this is the McGuffey Art Center, and this is where I've done a couple figure drawing sessions here. And they're actually in someone's studio down here, and they're really fun, and it's a really supportive group of people. Down here, kind of close to the art center, we have Lighthouse Studio on the left, coming up right here, and that is where I spent one of my summers. I spent a week planning there and shooting a film. That turned out really well, and it was a really great experience. It really helped me improve my own filming. So we're here at my grandparents' house now, and it's about nighttime, and we're gonna go have dinner with them. And I'm very lucky to be able to live in the same town as my grandparents, which is another perk of living in Charlottesville. And we're gonna be able to get dinner together, and in general we probably see them at least once a week, which is really nice, I think, to be able to have that ability to visit each other and have such a strong relationship. So I think I'm going to end this video now outside here, and I just gonna say that I'm really blessed to be able to live in such a unique, cool place with tons of history here and lots of opportunity, and I'm excited to move on to new places wherever I may end up and create a new community wherever that is. So thanks for making it through this entire video, and I hope you enjoyed seeing some aspects of Charlottesville that I really enjoy, and just hanging out with me for this video here.